Hey there, folks. If you want to stay up to date with the latest breaking stories and in-depth analysis, make sure you follow S News. Yeah, it really helps us out if you subscribe, like, and leave your thoughts in the comments. Stick around for more videos like this one. Her arrival in Tehran shocked Trump and threw Israel's War Council into confusion. As soon as news broke about the arrival of advanced air defense systems in Tehran, Trump was caught off guard, and Israel's war cabinet scrambled to reassess its plans. Israeli warplanes had been preparing for a new strike deep inside Iran, but Netanyahu suddenly cancelled the planned attack and ordered his generals to revise their strategy to avoid confronting the new Russian air defense systems. So what exactly are these defense systems that Russia and China have sent to protect Iran? And how could they change the game in any future confrontation with Israeli jets? Let's break it down. Sir, S-400, Russia's Iron Dome, strikes from Iran, with Israel threatening a harsh response against Iran, including strikes on nuclear and economic sites. Iranian media reported that Russia had delivered the powerful S-400 air defense system to Tehran. This news raised serious concerns in Washington, especially about Iran's growing ability to shoot down F-35 fighter jets in any future conflict. The S-400 is one of the most advanced long-range air defense systems in the world. It can detect and track stealth aircraft from both the fourth and fifth generations, as well as ballistic missiles, cruise missiles, and hypersonic missiles, many of which are nearly invisible to radar. It can even target spy satellites and objects beyond the horizon. The upgraded S-400 system sent to Iran can launch over 6 different types of surface-to-air missiles for various purposes. They can also fire surface-to-surface missiles for precision strikes on land targets and anti-ship missiles capable of taking down aircraft carriers and warships. What's more surprising is that the S-400 has proven effective even against targets it wasn't originally designed to hit, like HIMARS rocket launchers and M777 howitzers in Ukraine. It can track up to 64 enemy targets at once, distinguish friend from foe, and prioritize which threats are most dangerous. The missiles have ranges between 40 kilometers and 400 kilometers and can fly at speeds between Mach 5 and Mach 15. That's over 18,000 kilometers per hour. The S-400 works using a central radar station equipped with an advanced electronically scanned phased array that gives it full 360-degree coverage and detection range of up to 350 kilometers. This allows the system to act as both an early warning radar and a defensive weapon that responds instantly to aerial threats. Its Daro radar also features advanced jamming technology which disrupts enemy aircraft radars, including those of third and fourth generation warplanes and early warning aircraft. This gives a major advantage to friendly forces in the air. Importantly, the S-400 is resistant to spoofing and fake signals. Each radar wave it sends out includes a unique encryption key, and only reflected waves that carry the correct key are accepted back. If a jet or hostile radar tries to mimic the signal, the system will ignore it unless it has the exact encrypted key. China's Eastern Shield, the HQ-9B. China has also sent Iran its long-range HQ-9B air defense system, known to NATO as Red Banner 9. This system is capable of engaging squadrons of fifth-generation fighters. A few months ago, it reportedly shot down 5 Indian jets, including Rafale, MiG-29, and Su-30 inside Indian airspace. US media have called it a hybrid system because China copied many technologies from American tracking, AI, and friend or foe ID systems to Russian S-400 missiles, including guidance, propulsion, and aerodynamic design, giving the missiles extreme maneuverability at speeds over 4 times the speed of sound. The Chinese-Iranian system uses a multitasking radar that can detect targets up to 4,000 kilometers away and intercept targets at 400 kilometers. It can reach aircraft flying as high as 27 kilometers and can track 100 targets at once, intercepting 6 simultaneously with full 360-degree scanning. The system can even target ballistic missiles with a range of 8,000 kilometers at speeds up to Mach 27, both inside and outside the atmosphere, and it can shoot down satellites. The Red Banner missiles reach speeds of around Mach 4.7, nearly double the speed of most modern fighter jets. Missiles are guided by 3 systems working together. Semi-active radar guidance. The missile locks onto the radar signal from the system itself. infrared tracking, which is hard to jam, intercept or fool, and passive radar seeker, which detects the radar emissions from enemy aircraft and uses heat sensors to identify the plane's engine signature. China added another tracking layer, acoustic targeting, allowing the system to engage slower targets like drones, helicopters, cruise missiles and subsonic projectiles with high precision. The system also uses advanced jamming to hide its location from enemy aircraft radars and early warning planes, just like the S-400. This gives friendly air forces a serious edge in aerial combat. Its radar is an ASA-type system, active electronically scanned array, capable of detecting targets from as low as 30 meters above ground all the way up to 120 kilometers. Finally, the HQ-9B is mounted on an 8x8 truck with 6 missile tubes, giving it high mobility and rapid deployment ability. The HQ-9B system can be transported at speeds up to 65 kilometers per hour. The launcher itself is about 13 meters long, and each missile container stands between 7.8 and 8 meters tall. Every vehicle carries 6 interceptor missiles inside self-contained cold launch canisters. Each truck operates independently while staying connected to the command and radar vehicles via satellite links, meaning the system can be controlled even from 500 kilometers away. That's one of the reasons the Red Banner Battalion remains functional even if one of its units is destroyed or disabled. Each battalion consists of 9 vehicles, 1 command and control vehicle, 1 radar and communications vehicle, 1 technical support and maintenance vehicle, and 6 missile launch vehicles. Together, the system can launch up to 24 missiles at 24 separate targets in under 20 seconds, making it a highly advanced and accurate Iron Dome-style defense. Each vehicle has an independent power supply that allows it to run for 12 days without needing the main engine. That means the system stays operational 24/7, even if the engine fails or batteries run out. Unlike traditional vertical launch systems, the HQ-9B uses a high-angle semi-vertical launch from an adaptive base located at the rear of each launch tube. The development of the Red Banner began in the late 1990s as part of China's Program 863, which focused on advancing high-tech defense systems. In February 2021, the Chinese Ministry of National Defense announced that the HQ-9B had successfully completed a decade of testing, from 2010 to 2021, confirming its performance and its defensive role. In June 2022, China carried out a successful ground-based test, intercepting a ballistic missile in mid-flight. Analysts said the success proved the reliability of China's ballistic missile shield. The government emphasized that the system isn't aimed at any specific country. It's designed purely for defense against missile threats. Iran versus Israel air defense layers. Unlike the S-400 system, which stands out globally, Iran has developed a layered air defense network. The short-range layer includes Zara and Tor missiles with ranges up to 15 kilometers. The medium-range layer includes Khordad and Mersad missiles with ranges up to 75 kilometers. The long-range layer covers distances between 100 kilometers and 400 kilometers and includes the Russian S-300 and Iranian-made Arman missiles. On the other side, Israel also operates a 3-tier missile defense network. The Iron Dome, the lower layer, is designed to intercept low-flying, short-range rockets and artillery shells. David's Sling, the middle layer, is effective against short to medium-range missiles up to 300 kilometers, about 186 miles. The Arrow 2 and Arrow 3 systems make up the upper layer. Arrow 2 intercepts incoming warheads inside the atmosphere, about 50 kilometers or 32 miles from the target. Arrow 3 goes even farther, intercepting ballistic missiles while they are still in space, beyond Earth's atmosphere. Possible Israeli strike scenarios. Russia's delivery of the S-400 system to Iran completely disrupted Israel's aerial strike plans, which relied heavily on air superiority. With the S-400 now in place, Netanyahu had no choice but to pull back his stealth F-35 jets from frontline missions and asked his generals to come up with new plans that would allow airstrikes on Iranian facilities without entering the S-400's radar range, which could be almost impossible. That's where an unexpected scenario comes into play. Israel might turn to its ballistic missile arsenal to hit Iran's nuclear sites. Israel has been developing ballistic missiles since the 1950s, starting with the Jericho 1, made in cooperation with France, which had a 500-kilometer range. In the late 1970s, they developed Jericho 2 with apartheid-era South Africa, increasing the range to 1,500 kilometers. In the early 2000s, Israel tested its most dangerous version, Jericho 3, which has a range of over 15,000 kilometers, capable of reaching almost every continent, including Latin America and Oceania. These missiles can carry nuclear warheads with destructive power equivalent to 650 Hiroshima bombs. Additionally, research is ongoing into Jericho 4 and a mysterious system referred to as crossbow. Finally, at the end of this video, I just want to say a big thank you for listening and encourage you all to follow S News and watch our future videos. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. We appreciate your